Today we're talking about 7 marketing mistakes to avoid in 2023. Marketing yourself is extremely important to getting your music heard. Make no mistake, people are not finding you on the radio or just picking you out of a hat. They're finding you on here. They're finding you on social media. Constantly you hear people say it. I heard the song on Instagram. I heard the song on TikTok. I heard the song on YouTube. Having a fan base and engaged social media is also going to help you get signed, booked, and make you look more favorably when you're trying to get on labels. Now, we know this for a few reasons. First of all, I was a talent buyer for over 10 years. And before I'd listen to someone's song or mini mix, I would check out their social media. I'd say, do people care about this person? Are they engaged with them? Are they putting out content that looks professional? It's extremely important. And it's not just me. I feel like everyone does this today. You check them out, right? You're going to check out the artist online. You'll check out the product online, see what people are saying, see how the world around the product exists. What people are truly looking for is connection. They want to connect with the person or the product or the music, and they want to feel something between them. It's not just about posting pictures of yourself to look cool. People are not going to connect with that. So we'll talk about some things that you can post, some content ideas, but we also know that marketing matters because of our student success. If you don't know, my name is Justin, and I run a program called Cosmic Academy. I've been around for over 10 years, and we have over 650 amazing students and artists. They do all this stuff, and they get incredible results. They sign to the biggest labels like Spinnin', Toolroom, and Armada. They play at the biggest shows, Ultra, Ibiza. We said 3 students play EDC, and the marketing and the branding is crucial to their success. So let's dive into the mistakes to avoid. The first mistake to avoid, and I know a lot of you do it, you're overthinking it. Listen to this. This is an incredible statistic. The average person scrolls the Empire State Building when they go on Instagram. They take their thumb and they go like this thousands of times when they go on Instagram. So they're not sitting there like over-analyzing the content that you're putting out. No, they're scrolling right past it. People are not going to spend as much time on your content as you may think. They're not going to sit there and over-analyze your picture of a piece of pizza. Another amazing statistic I like to tell my students is the average person will forget almost everything they engaged with on social media within about 72 hours. So think about this right now. Tell me, do you remember any of the content you engaged with from 3 days ago? Probably not. So please, try not to overthink it. The audience is not going to. You just need to be getting your content out there, having an engaged audience that looks at this once in a while and has something to connect with. You need to be trying a lot of stuff, and remember, no one's going to care that much. Mistake number 2, and this is a big one. Mistake number 2, not liking this video. Like this video, murder that like button, hit that like button, and also considering giving us a follow. We've grown our Instagram to 230,000 followers by giving away amazing information like this. And now we're doing it on YouTube. So hit that subscribe. We're going to be talking about music production, social media, marketing, all this great stuff. So hit that follow. Let's dive back in. Mistake number 3. Don't people please. Trying to think, well, what does the audience want? That's completely backwards. If you're just thinking like, well, what's going to work? What do the fans want? What are they going to think of me if I do it a different way? Social media is all about authenticity. And if you're just posting, what do I think they're going to like? And it's obviously not who you are, then realize that the internet is undefeated in calling out bull. They'll just see your people-pleasing posts as marketing. And if they think you're just marketing to them or selling to them or pushing yourself on them, this is going to have the opposite effect of what you want. You need to be putting out content about you and your brand, giving value. So the internet is very, very, very big. There's enough people that are going to want to like your stuff as long as you're putting it out there. Which brings me to the next mistake. Mistake number 5. Waiting for the perfect time. Students always tell me that they're waiting to launch their brand. They're waiting for this perfect time to put things out. It's better to just get started. Like we said in the earlier mistakes, no one cares that much. They're not like wondering like, oh, when are they going to post that thing? Just do it. Launch the brand. Put out that content. Start posting now. Remember, done is better than perfect. You can always adjust and evolve as time goes on. Take us, for example. When I started Cosmic Academy in 2012, that was 11 years ago, we only had Facebook. And we've had to evolve so much over time. The types of content, the way in which we put out the content, and you will too. You have to just start. Mistake number 6, comparing your step 1 to someone else's step 10. Stop trying to copy what Diplo is doing on social media. He's on a different step than you. He's touring the world, headlining festivals and private jets. He can just show pictures of his life and he has tons of content right there. For him, the value that he's putting out there, it's like you're watching a reality show. So he's on step 10, but if you're like, well, what did Diplo do at the beginning? That's not going to help you either, because if you went back in time 15 years ago, 20 years ago when he started, everything was different. There was no social media, there was no TikTok, Instagram, any of this stuff. So comparing yourself to others is just going to cause more overthinking. Also, in general, DJs, producers, they're pretty terrible at social media. If you're looking at like what other producers are doing, why use them as an example? They might be great at making music, but if you want to look at people that are like great at branding, look at what Gary Vee is doing, or look at big brands like Nike or Red Bull. But I go back to what I said before. I think the best thing to do is put out content about you and what you like and who you are and being authentic, and consistently test that stuff. And that's going to bring me to my final mistake, and it's the word I just said. Mistake number 7, consistency. The most underrated marketing concept is consistency. You have to be consistent with social media. People expect like, oh, I'm going to post for 3 weeks and go viral. That's probably not going to happen. I'm going to make one YouTube and it's going to blow up. You might have seen someone do that, but assume that person is not you. This is a long-term commitment, something that needs to be part of your routine, part of your weekly stuff with your music. It's like, I spend 2 hours a day making music, and now you have to add 10, 20 minutes of this social media stuff. Make it part of your habits. You're not going to get to a point where you just like do enough marketing that you're just set, right? With our business, we've posted thousands of times and we haven't stopped. We keep building, we keep growing. So it's a commitment that you have to make to yourself that you're going to start doing this consistently. And that's how growth really happens. Cosmic Academy, we're new to TikTok. We just started over there. And to be quite honest, we were trying all sorts of shit. We're not experts at TikTok. I don't think anyone is yet. It takes years and years for people to truly grasp the platform, but we've been consistent and we're almost there at 20,000 followers already. So it shows that consistency is the key factor. So as 2023 gets going, and as you add this marketing to your arsenal, keep it consistent and avoid these mistakes. I hope this video was helpful and I hope to see you next time.